Hello everyone! And today, we're back for another Loomian Legacy PvP video. And today, we're going to be showcasing Kramboss. And I know what people are thinking. Why are we re-showcasing Kramboss? It's because Kramboss got a brand new priority move, Spike Rush. And this is a Loomian that learns the move Battle Chime, meaning it loses half of its health, but it goes up to +6 melee attack. +6 Spike Rush as priority is insane. The other moves I have are Gnarly Gash and Primal Slash. Primal Slash is there so I can hit your snack and Silver's Crack Lola. Yes, I have Battle Armor as my ability, and I was supposed to run Vice Jaws with it because I was thinking, oh yeah, boosted Vice Jaws, that sounds fun. Vice Jaws kind of sucks on Kramboss, so Ravenous is the better ability, but I'm going to try Battle Armor and see how it does. This makes Kramboss protected to secondary effects like flinching and other stuff as well, so that's good. We have 200 in the melee attack, 200 in the speed, 8 in the melee defense, and 92 in the health, puts us at 170, meaning that a Battle Chime with the Milkshake will activate my Milkshake. So, yeah, that's Kramboss with Spike Rush. The Loomians I have around it, I have Gargoyle Speed as my Suicide Lead and Tribute. I got Serenite with Terrifying and Body Crash. I got Gremuline with Poison Barbs. I got Tyrannox. I got Silver's Gas Stroke. And I got Valkyrie with Flash and Flea Pivot. So, with that out of the way, let's see how Spike Rush Battle Chime Kramboss does in battle. Alright, battle number 1 with the Spike Rush Kramboss, and this is definitely going to be a very interesting battle. The problem is, I gotta tip Stratosaur first, because a +6 Spike Rush is not enough to Oko strat. I think it's enough to Oko Silver strat, but not normal, so it is something I'm going to be a little concerned about. There is a Tatab as well. There is also a Eclipse. Eclipse really isn't nice. That would be the one time running Vice Jaws would have been better than Primal Slash. But I didn't expect to see a Eclipse, so that sucks. I got to bring you specifically. I got to place Poison Barbs. Man, this is brutal. This is a terrible battle. I'm going to bring you for this. And I can also set up palms on this. Maybe I can live a Silver Stratosaur hit as well. I mean, there's options. There are options. But there is a Serenite. Serenite could be so good. I'm going to lead with you. I'm not going to lead with Speed Form, because you're going to predict the Speed Form lead. Yeah, you led with Tata. Loomian. Ah, okay. Why did I lead Kramboss? I thought I led Gremuline. I guess I did. Well, I guess I did. I guess I'll go Valkyrie then. I didn't mean to lead that. I thought I led Gremuline, but I guess I did. Flash and Flay. Yeah, nothing is immune to that, I don't think. Yeah, because I don't have Fineki on this team, or any other plant type. So, yeah, that sucks. I cannot stop Flash and Flay on Loomian. So, who will he go into? Goes into Tatab. I could just go Gremuline here. The thing that's good about Gremuline is that it can actually chip down the Tatab, so I can get it into a potential Spike Rush range. So that's a good thing. T-Thrash, do a lot of damage. I mean, it is a Tatab, it's going to do a lot of damage. But look at that. Look at all the damage it takes, though. It takes a lot of damage itself, and if I can place down Poison Barbs, and he doesn't have Gust on Stratosaur, this is actually pretty good for me. And he doesn't want to lose his Tatab, so I'm placing down Poison Barbs. Because he doesn't want to risk the slapdown. Thing is, I don't want to necessarily lose Gremuline either. So this is kind of rough, especially if he goes into Strat. Yeah, he switched. Alright. Into Strat. Oh boy, there it is. There's Stratosaur. Now, how am I going to beat the Stratosaur is the question. How do I beat this? I don't think it has Gust anymore, but it is something I could take into consideration. I'll go Valkyrie, even though I'm an easy 2-hit KO. Oh, this is going to be rough. This is going to be really bad, isn't it? Tase. Okay, so he's Tase. That's honestly not the worst outcome for me. I want to flash and play. I will flash and play. Nice. I made the right play there. He went for the middle burst. So he's not... That means he's not Soul Burst strat, though. I won't be able to get energy back, but that's fine. I get a little damage on the strat. I can go into Gargolo. I'm trying to get some barbs up. I'm going to try to get some barbs up, actually. So I think this is solid. I'm going to place a layer of barbs. Yeah, I'm going to place a layer of barbs up. Because I have an idea. If I can get some hazard damage up, I can be in a very good position. There's a crit. Thanks. Thanks for the critical hit. I'll go for the RTS. On the middle blast, which does a lot of damage. Nice. RTS. Lots of damage there. And I'll go for another layer of barbs. Because he's going to go for a perch this turn, I believe. He does go for perch. Nice, I got him. I can save Gargolem for later now. I got layers of barbs up, and I don't think he can get rid of them. I'm going to go back Valkyrie. I'm going to go back into Valkyrie. Metal Blast will not do that much. I'm going to go for Flash and Flee this turn. Because if he doesn't rest, I'll be in a good situation. He tastes again. He has enough for one. He still has enough for a move. That's brutal. He still has enough for a move. I don't like this. Okay. I have an idea then. We'll go into Gargolem speed, and we'll just tribute. We're going to try to go for the Kramboss win. No. He predicted me the tribute. I didn't want that turn. Not that turn. Okay. At least I got that up. Kramboss, you're coming in. He has Metal Blast, which hits me super effectively. He's at -2, though. So, we'll see how this goes. I don't know how to feel about this. I don't feel comfortable doing this. But I feel like he has a defensive strat, so we'll see. So I got my outspeed. I got my +4. Tase. Okay, he did go for the Tase. But I get Spike... Oh no! A battle armor! Yes, a battle armor! Yeah! Now that... Okay! So yeah, Tase does not get you paralyzed with battle armor! Oh my god, so battle armor is useful! You don't even need to have the Vice Shell stab. Like, I knew secondary effects don't work on moves, but I guess Tase doesn't work on it. That's amazing! Lachette comes on in and takes a lot of damage, both from Poison Barbs and from that. How much will this actually do to Lachette? How much will this actually do to Lachette? I'm at +6. That's a one-shot. Okay. Okay, we have serious business here. This is good. This is really good. This is really, 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 really good. Now, who do you go into next? I think we have I think we could get a sweep here, depending on who he brings in. If he goes Eruptodon, I just Gnarly Gash. I think I have Barbs up, so everything that's faster dies to Spike Rush. This is really good. This is really, really good. This is the best battle so far I've had with Kramboss. So she goes Tatub. I just go for the immediate Quick Ice. I don't think about it at all. I just go for Quick Ice. So he's going to take Poison from Barbs and Poison. Spike Rush. Because he's trying to get the Oko, but I'm at +6, so say goodbye, Tatub. Oh my god, this is awesome. Yeah, this is where Spike Rush can be very dangerous. It's so good against the offensive threats once hazards are down. Eruptodon I outspeed unless you're Boots, which I heavily doubt you are. I'm going to go for the Gnarly Gash, for the Oko. No reason to Spike Rush. Even if he Soul Burst, he does not outspeed me. That's a forfeit. Let's head into battle number 2. That first battle went pretty well. We're now into battle number 2 now, and Gandervale. That's actually an interesting Loomian. I want to try this. Does Predemptor Strike actually flinch me with battle armor? So that is an interesting test. Also, I could Spike Rush you. Spike Rush you because you're weak on the melee side. You outspeed, but you don't hit me too hard. I hit you with Gnarly Gash. This is a great battle. If I could actually get it up, this is a great battle. He has Gandervale, though. So Gandervale is kind of interesting. I could bring you. He could steal my item, but that's not the end of the world. I could just try to limit. I don't know who to lead, actually. I'll lead Seer Knight. I want to break something for that Eruptodon. Plasma, not the end of the world. I could break you for that, but it could definitely Draco Beam me. I'll do this. I'll lead with the Seer Knight on the potential Gandervale. He could also lead Festifer, which actually is great as well. Because Festifer doesn't stay in on a Seer Knight. And this is the restrictive armor Seer Knight. But I don't think he's going to lead Festifer. I think he's going to lead with the... Gandervale and try to get Hazards up. Or lead with the Plasmoth and try to anti-lead my Gargolem Speed. I don't think he leads with Festifer. I don't think he ever leads with Festifer in any... Oh, no. If that's Rika Festifer, he would. Okay, no. So Festifer lead is possible, too. I don't know. His lead could be anything. His lead could be anything. But after that... Oh, boy. Oh, no. Battle ain't started. And I'm lagging. No, I'm not lagging. Oh, no, we're in. Okay, we're in. The game loaded. And he does lead with Gandervale. I'm going to have to edit that out. But yeah, it took like a while for me to actually load into the game. But okay. We're in on you. I'm going to go into Gremlin. Because I actually do want to switch here. Because I feel like he is going to Protector Strike. And I want to get some chip damage on here. So yeah, let's get some chip damage immediately. Yeah, he goes for the immediate Protector Strike. He is that set. He is that set as expected. So that's fine though. I could actually set down a layer of Poison Barbs. I could set up a layer of Poison Barbs. He sets up a layer of Barbs himself, which is a little concerning because I did not bring Valkyrie. I did not bring Valkyrie at all. So that's a little concerning. Yeah, I did not bring Valkyrie to get rid of Hazards. Yeah, that's a little concerning. I'll go I should have went Gargolem and try to counter lead it. I think it'll be okay though. Going to you. Thing is, if he tear down, okay, yeah. Glad I went back to this then. I'm gonna provoke it. Because we know he's Burglar. So yeah, now nothing more can come up. He does go for Double Beat, which steals my Clutch Plushie, which doesn't matter up to this point. It legit does not matter up to that point. Now we just go for Barb, Tribute. Barb, Tribute. We switch into Eruptodon. Festifer comes on in on me placing Hazards. Yeah, that sucks. That does actually suck. I don't want 2 layers of Hazards up. That's not great. I can't get rid of these Hazards. Problem is I can't get rid of the Hazards. I can't get rid of them is the problem. So I'm going to be chipped going into my Kramboss. I didn't bring Valkyrie. At least do that, though. Ice Hammer will do nothing. 9 damage on a critical hit. That legit did nothing. That actually legit did nothing. I'll now go for the Body Crash for some big boy damage. Thing is, Body Crash doesn't do that much anymore with restrictive armor, so that is a little concerning. If he goes Gander, he does go Gander. He does go Gandervale. And these layer of Barbs is going to be a nightmare. So that's a lot of damage. We'll go back into Gargolem Speed. And we're just going to go for the big old... We're just going to go for the big old other play. I don't care here. I'm just going to go for the other play. Did go for Double Beat. I lived. I just want to trip you. I don't even care if he sets down the layer of Hazards. I just want to do this and potentially get a Battle Chime up and try to do something. I didn't do a good job at keeping Hazards off, but I got Hazards on his side, so that's a good thing. Kramboss comes in, gonna take a lot of damage from Hazards because I am an even number. But I am immune to the Icicle Trap, so that's something. I'm gonna go for the Battle Chime and I'm gonna try something here. Let's try something. Because Kramboss looks very good at this, and I will get my Milkshake proccing. This is great. This is the best position I could be in. He saves his Gandervale for later. He goes into Luminami. I'm at +6. He's also poisoned. This is good. Because he underspeeds. I get my Battle Chime up. The thing I'm curious is how much would Protector Strike do? And if he does go for the Preemptive Strike, would I actually flinch because of the battle armor? Would I actually flinch? I'm actually curious. Would I actually flinch to that? Luminami's a one-shot because I'm at +6, and yeah. Please go Gandervale. I want to see the test with battle armor. If the Preemptive Strike would actually flinch. Alright, big test coming up. Big test coming up right here. Big test. So, does the Preemptive Strike actually flinch this turn? It does it! Because battle armor! See? Oh my god, so battle armor does it for any effect. That is insane, actually. Alright, I don't feel so bad about getting the wrong ability anymore. So, 2 battles where battle armor came in helpful. I wonder if it actually affects it for certain other moves as well. So Poison Barbs is gone. Oh, he took no damage from that. Is Spike Rush enough to KO Runcito? I don't think so. He switched into Eruptodon, trying to go for the Scorching Skin. That did nothing, though. That's fine. I'm gonna go for the Primal Slash, because there's no reason why not to, in case he switches. This is good! This +6 Battle Chime Quick Ice Kramboss is actually kind of cooking. If you can get it in a good matchup, it actually works very well. So let's see what he does next. He has Runcito, Eruptodon, and Festifer left. You KO'd Luminami and Gandervale. Primal Slash is definitely enough to KO this Eruptodon. I'm not scared. I clicked it in case he switches into something else. So yeah, this is good here. We're in a pretty good situation. Honestly, being at +6 helps a lot. I don't know why he took no damage from... The only thing I'm concerned about is I don't know why he didn't take any damage from the barbs. Oh, because of the re-get from Festifer. That's why, the re-get from Festifer. Oh, that makes sense then. Am I just going to get the full-out sweep? I think I'm going to fall just short. Even if I do fall short, though, I have Preemptive Strike on Serenite, so I'm in a good situation. And I have Preemptive Strike on Serenite that I can constantly switch in and out and in and out and in and out. I don't think I KO it, but we'll see! Not quite, but I think if it's do or die, it's over! It's over! That is a Kramboss sweep. It does die at the end, but it's technically a sweep. Let's head into battle number 3. Alright, we're into battle number 3 with Spike Rush, one of these. Okay, there is a Yursnack. That's actually one of the Loomians I did want to see, because I have Primal Slash on this, so this is actually pretty good for me. All I know is that I'm going to have to play 7,000 layers of barbs, because there is this guy. So I want to bring you... If he leads off with this, I'm RTSing and KOing a threat. As for everything else, I'll bring you for the Lachette. There's a Venolin. Venolin's a little concerning. I mean, I could bring you in, stratagem it a couple times, but... Thing is, if I can get a setup, he has a Garbantis as well. Another Garbantis. Do I bring that? How weak am I to Yursnack? Not that weak. And he doesn't have any real way to get rid of hazards. Oh no, there's a Stratosaur. How do I beat Stratosaur effectively? Valkyrie. And I can't hit Lachette. Okay, this is going to be a bad battle. This is... I don't know if I'm going to have any way to beat Strat. He led Lachette because he knows. He knows I'm trying to set up hazards. There's a Petrifying. I'm just going to go Serenite. Actually, no. I just go Kramboss. I just go Kramboss and try to place Poison Barbs. He does have a Venolin. But I don't mind it that much. There's an Earthquake, so he isn't even going to do that much too. Oh my gosh, it does so much damage. Wait, why did I go Kramboss on this? I meant to go this guy. They look exactly the same. Gamma, Gremlin, and Kramboss look exactly the same. I'm so sorry. I'm selling here. I'm sorry. Don't go Venolin. Oh my god. Did I really sell that bad? I sold that badly. Oh, don't set up the +zillion, please. This is bad news. This is terrible news. That was the worst possible start I could ever have in a battle. I keep confusing Gremlin and Kramboss. They look exactly the same. The Gamma Gremlin and regular form Kramboss look very similar design-wise. So I keep confusing the two. It's fine though. There is that. Nothing new from good old Stratosaur. Nothing new from it. Yeah, how am I going to beat the Stratosaur? The Strat's going to be bad news. And I'm not going to be able to stall it out effectively either. I mean, maybe I could live +6. Oh, I didn't... Did I even Soul Burst? I'm selling so badly right now. I didn't even click Soul Burst. I have Poison. Next time he goes Lashen, I'm going in the other dude. Let's see what he does. Okay, he did go Lashen. Oh, he did. He went Venolin predicting Poison. Okay. By the way, Venolin does have Rock Slide now. But I don't mind. I'm gonna actually go Gargolem. Because that plan is up. And I'm gonna set up a layer of barbs. Yeah, you're not poisoning this, because Immunize comes in and hits, so that's good. He could Rock Slide, but I don't really care that much if he Rock Slides me. I'm just going to Barb. Yep, he switches into Lachette. That's fine. So I do get a layer of Barbs up for the potential Your Snack later. Thing is, it's going to be so much harder to actually set up Battle Chime. Setting up Battle Chime is going to be so much harder than before. Click the right Loomian this time, Josh. The right Loomian has indeed been clicked. Okay, I did click the right Loomian. Ice Hammer is clicked this time, which is non-contact. Okay. He's going to try to go into his Stratosaur. So I'm going to go for a Slapdown and just try to get a little bit of damage off. Yeah. Stratosaur is going to be a slow and steady. Beating the Stratosaur is going to be rather tough. But I'm going to get at least a little bit of damage off, so that's good. It is Frail Armor, though. I don't think I live a hit on the range side. The Frail Armor is up. I'll go for a Gastric play here. Like, I legit don't care if he goes Lachette. I really just want to. Okay, he did go for the Soul Burst. Because he's boosted. So he will no longer have Frail Armor, so that's something. He'll no longer have Frail Armor. So if I can force this thing out, I'm keeping my Gargolem at full health just for this reason. So I can potentially RTS it later. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get Kramboss into the battle, though. Disconnect cord, that's going to do nothing. Kept awake by the sound. Bang. Bang. I'm going to poison this time, predicting Lachette on Sat Plant. He's actually stayed in this time, but you know what? That's fine, because I can actually get a poison on Strat, and I can actually be able to stall it out. So, that's actually good for me. I can actually stall out the Stratosaur. And it's chipped enough anyway, I can actually do some work with Kramboss if I can get the Battle Chime off. It's going to be a lot easier said than done, though, because I took 70 unnecessary damage, but we'll see. Airstrike does nothing. That's going to do legit nothing. I'm not... Does Gastroke still have Tamp? I've learned to get away from Tamp a long time ago, because I thought it was supposed to lose it. Maybe it didn't lose it yet, but I'm not doing that with Gastroke, no way. I'm just gonna poison you and stall you down. So yeah. There you go. I'm gonna go for a Photosynthesis to heal. So yeah, the Strat's now poisoned. And yeah, Stratosaur no longer has Gust, so he can't actually get rid of the Barbs, which is huge. He went into Garbantus. This thing is going to be a nightmare. I have no clue how I'm going to beat the Garbantus, but at least I'm back to full health. So that's a good thing, I'm back to full health. Gonna go into Strat, because I'm forced to. Let's see if he makes the predict into Serenite. He probably will, though. Let's see, though. He doesn't. So Battering Ram's gonna do 10. Okay, it did 11. It didn't do 10. It did 11. I'll throw up a slap down here for damage. Damage on... not Strat. I didn't want Strat back in. It's fine, no, because Strat's going to take a lot of damage. Okay, maybe not a lot, but a decent chunk of damage. I'm going to switch back into Gastro, because why not? There's no reason why not to go. He did go for the double back into Garbansis, but Garbansis does take damage from Barbs. Does take damage from Barbs. Gotta keep the Gastroke alive. This time I'll make a different switch. This time I'll go into... not Kramboss. I'll go into Gremlin. Like, look at that. Their designs are very similar. They're both like blackish white, although Kramboss is more blue. Yeah, next time I'm not having Gamma Gremlin and the other guy on the same team. Yeah, he did go for Body Crash this time. I knew it. That time, I made that play. And this time, I'll go for the Vital Jab for HP. See, that was a good play. He's going to switch into Lashent, probably. Lashent comes in. On this, that's interesting that he went Lashent on this. Very interesting that he went Lashent on this. But I'll take it. I get a little HP back. This Lashent's going to be kind of hard to beat. I'm going to place down a Poison Barbs and force Venilin on the field. I want to force Venilin. Goes Landtorch. Okay, this is the Loomian to beat then. We now have a confirmation. This is the Loomian I'm going to have to beat. Because this is definitely a Wildfire Landtorch. So this is the Loomian I'm going to have to beat here. I'm going to go into Gastroke. I don't even care if it's Fade Away. I have to go into this. I have no other option. I have no other option. Fire Breath. It's Wildfire. Oh yeah, that's 100% Wildfire. We'll go for the Stratagem for damage. Stratagem for damage on Veno. Veno takes damage. Good. Veno takes damage. Lots of damage. I don't want a poison to be thrown at me, though. But I also don't want to lose Gargoyle. I'm going to throw up a Sapling because he's going to rejuvenate. I could have actually stayed in. So does he throw poison at me? He did go for Rejuve. Okay. So he does go for Rejuve. I get a Sap Plant up for a little HP. I'm going to go into Gargolem. I'm basically playing the slow and steady game. I don't have to force Kramboss in. Mudslide does nothing. Can't get rid of hazards when this guy's on the field. Nice. Played that well. Go for the, not tribute, Barbs. Go for the Barbs. He goes Lashent, takes some damage. Good. Good, good, good. Playing that well. He could heal, but I don't care if he does. I legit don't care if he heals or not. I just want to switch out. I now have 2 layers of Barbs up. Go back into Gremlin. We're going to play the long game. This is going to be a long battle. Ice Hammer, it's going to do nothing. I think it's an offensive Lashent by the way he's playing. Or he's restrictive armor. I'll go for Poison Barbs. I'll go for Poison Barbs. Okay, Poison Barbs are up. He stays in for the Rejuvenate? Earthquake. So yeah, he does not feel threatened by me, which is interesting. I'm gonna throw up another... I'm gonna throw up a Slapdown, actually. So maybe I can get rid of an item. Maybe I can get rid of a crucial item, which will help. By the way, it's an 11-minute battle, and I didn't use Kramboss for 10 minutes. Slapdown on the Venilin. Yes, Slapdown on the Venilin. Good job. Good job. Slapdown on the Venilin. I might even be able to 2-hit KO it, depending on the situation. Yep, that's a 2-hit KO. Let's get rid of this Venilin. Let's just get rid of this Venilin ASAP. Let's not think about this too much. And now, he has no way of getting rid of Hazard. So, his Hazard Setter is dead. Poison Barbs can come up now. And everything's getting chipped as well. Thing is, Solar Strat and Landtorch are still bad news for us. They're still bad news for us. Landtorch comes in again, as expected, but he's... Thing is, that Landtorch is getting chipped every single time it comes in, and once it gets down to half health, we'll be in a very good situation. So, Gastro comes back in. Fade Away does a decent chunk. Thing is, hazards are up. Kramboss comes back in on hazards. And we just go into... I'm not weak in a Battering Ram. Yeah, I just go Loomian again. I'm trying to place Poison Barbs. We're going to try to place Poison Barbs and try to get the stalling going. Try to get the stalling going. He does go for the Battering Ram. That might actually do half. Okay, it's not half, because this is a defensive Loomian. I played that well. Poison Barb. Let's go for the Poison Barbs. I don't care about... I actually don't care about him bulking up that much. I don't care about the Kramboss bulking up. It could be rough, actually, though, if Spike Rush does not OHKO. It could be rough if the Spike Rush doesn't collect the OHKO. So I will actually Battle Jab once. Yes, I do go for the Battle Jab once. Just to make sure I can get the Quick Ice KO. Yeah, that will guarantee the Quick Ice KO. Nice. Now I'll go for Toxic Barbs if I can. I'll go for Toxic Barbs if I can. He goes for the Battering Ram. He might just crit. He's going to be out of energy after this turn, actually. He critted me. And I just Quick Ice him. I could go for another move, but I just go you and Quick Ice. So the Kramboss does come in. Comes onto the field for the good old Spike Rush that will be enough to KO the Kramboss. It's also good for just picking up stuff that's just injured. I don't even have to really use a Battle Chime because I am using very brawny. So that's good. The Kramboss picks up a KO. Loomian is dead. That doesn't matter too much. Lashent is still a little scary, though. There is the Strat. Strat is back in. Strat's poison, no. We can go for a Gastroc play here. We've got to go for the Gastroc play here. That Lashent is still the scariest thing left. Lashent's still the scariest thing left. So it's not in Quick Ice range. There's the Magnify. We are going to heal immediately. We are going to heal immediately. Alright, Photosynthesis. Let's not even think about it too much. Disconnect Cord will not do that much. Okay, maybe our crit would have KO'd me there, actually. Crit might have KO'd me there, actually. But yeah, there's the heal. Nice. This is good. Heal again. Just keep healing. I don't even care if it magnifies. Yeah, it magnifies again. Nice. Photo again for the heal. And he goes down next turn. We just go into... Yeah, we go into the other guy. We go into Golem, who still has his Clutch plushie available. Fiddlin's dead, so we just use this on this, and this is good. Disconnect Cord, nothing. Clutch plushie is used, but nothing happens. And if he goes Lashent, I just weaken it. And then go Kramboss and win. So yeah, there's a lot of... This is good. This is really good. Nope, he goes Land Torch, which... Land Torch will now be in range. Yep, next time he comes up, he'll be in range. So this is good. We can go Gastroc. We can go Gastroc here. This is good. Fade away again, that's fine. Next turn, he is completely screwed. Because his Wildfire will be gone. So Lashent comes on in. Takes some damage. I could potentially get a Spike Rush up. I'm going to try it. I don't think he's going to go for the KO. I think he's going to try to heal. So I am going to go Golem, and I'm going to see if I can get a Tribute off. If not, Lashent will be in Spike Rush range anyway. Okay. I can go for it. Oh, he's going to die before it happens, though. I mean, I'll just provoke it. I'll just provoke it so it doesn't heal. There we go. So now you're not healing. He just went for the Ice Hammer. Does he live one more turn? I don't think he does. I think it's Toxic Poison he takes. Oh no, he does live one more turn. So I can go for the Kramboss play. And I'm going to try to set up on it and see if I can get a Quick Ice and win. So either way, I win with the other guy anyway. So I think... Do I live this? I don't know. It's going to be close. Okay, I don't live that. Especially if it crits me. Yeah, it does kind of suck, but I did get the KO on the Garbantus, so that's good. Yeah, this will be the final battle of the video. We'll go back into Gastro. There's nothing he can do with his Land Torch. His Land Torch is out of Wildfire range. And it doesn't even matter anyway. I just have something that walls it together. So, yeah. Just go for the stratagem, and that is a dub. There's a GG's. That was a long battle, but I think we played that well. The Spike Rush came in clutch on the Garbantus. And it also got a sweep in battle number 2, which shows that Spike Rush Kramboss can definitely do some work. It actually got 2 KOs. What was the other KO it got? I don't even remember the other KO. Oh, no, I got it on the Lachette. Okay. But yeah, that is the Spike Rush Kramboss showcase. I don't think it's as game-threatening as I thought it would be, but it's still very dangerous. If you get the Battle Chime and the Spike Rush and layer barbs up, it can be very devastating in the late game. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!